Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, folks. SHX exploring the Black Monday saga. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. Anyways, folks, let's see what's happening with SHX and the market. This is Dante X over here, folks. Look at this. The Simpsons predicted it. Black Monday 2025 is here. If you have not been living under a rock, you might know that the entire market has suffered recently. It has been brutal recently, so let's see what this is. Fed will cut rates to 1% today. Here's what it means for crypto. Okay, Black Monday 2025. By the way, folks, I'll add one thing that despite the dip at the moment, SHX is up 6.93%. So we are seeing a bit of a recovery over here. So let's hope that it continues, but we never know where this will go, because this is in the magnet point. This seems to be the magnet point, 0.0075. So a crucial magnet point indeed. Anyways, so look at this. What has happened in the market recently? This is 7 hours ago from Dante X. Okay. I was broke too, but crypto changed my life. Now I want to change yours. Okay, anyways. They say you can't stare forever at three things: flowing water, burning fire, and Ethereum dropping below $1,500 while Trump gears up to save the economy. Anyways, the Ethereum maxis, folks, they are suffering a lot. Those that were saying that Ethereum is going to be one of the only projects out there that will survive each and every fire, but at the moment it hasn't done really well. There is FUD all over the place, and projects like Stellar and others that are fundamentally much stronger, I think that their sentiments have changed a bit in comparison, because even though, folks, if we see SHX dropping, we can still see that in the yearly it hasn't done as bad, because it is still up 6.80%. And if you look at the low points, from the low points, it is extremely down. It is extremely up. But if you look at Ethereum, it is really down from its highs. I think it is down almost 50% in the yearly, folks. So this is what Dante is also saying, that the Ethereum has collapsed significantly. Look at this, completely collapsed, falling through 1700 and 1600. Anyways, the crypto market is in risk-off mode. BTC retraced towards $76K. Ethereum dropped under $1,500. Solana lost $100 support. Over $1 billion liquidated across derivatives in 24 hours. By the way, almost $1.3 trillion, I think, the crypto market lost, folks. I read somewhere. But this isn't about crypto itself. This is macro-driven capitulation. Yes, indeed, folks, this has nothing to do with crypto at the moment. These are macros driving it. The stock market has plummeted as well. So has the crypto market. Look at this. BTC down, Ethereum down, XRP down, BNB, you name it. Everything is red. I don't know what this is. I mean, in the green. You cannot even see what this is. These two over here in the green. I mean, yeah. Trump escalated trade tensions last week. China responded by raising tariffs by 34% on US goods. Global markets reacted violently. China's stock market crashed minus 10% at open, worst since 2008. And you know what happened in 2008? Yeah, you guessed it right. The financial crisis of 2008. So this is bad. European indexes halted after massive drop. US futures went limit down. So the entire market has been really gloomy. Trump's goal is straightforward. He needs the Fed to cut rates, but the Fed is independent. Pressure doesn't work, so he's forcing economic stress through tariff aggression. That's the lever engineered panic to get monetary easing. I mean, this is bad. The entire scenario, I mean, is bad. But overall, if we look at the proponents, they're saying that this will be good in the long haul. Let's see how it goes. Trump posted, "There is no inflation. The Fed should cut rates." He downplays inflation data. He blames China for retaliation. He frames the tariffs as patriotic, a revenue source. Look at this Mr. Trump over here. Oil prices are down. Interest rates are down. The slow-moving Fed should cut rates. Food prices are down. There's no inflation. And the long-time abused USA is bringing in billions of dollars a week from the abusing countries on tariffs that are already in place. This is despite the fact that the biggest abuser of them all, China, whose markets are crashing, just raised its tariffs by 34% on top of its long-term ridiculously high tariffs, plus not acknowledging my warning for abusing countries not to retaliate. They've made enough for decades, taking advantage of the good old USA. Our past leaders are to blame for allowing this and so much else to happen to our country. Make America great again. So, folks, this is what we're talking about. But according to this needs to be fixed. Trump needs three things: lower interest rates to refinance the $33 trillion plus national debt, higher tariffs to plug revenue gaps, crisis-like conditions to justify emergency policy. All three are in motion now. So, folks, what does it mean for the crypto world in general and SHX in particular, folks? I think that we're going through some volatile times, but as they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And SHX seems to be the tough one that is moving at the moment, despite everything over here. Look at this. Although it went down, now it is recovering. But let's see how much. Is it just a small spark or a small spark or for something special? I'll be really happy if it goes up and reclaims and kills that zero, by the way. Strong recovery, stronghold. What else do we have? So the fundamentals of Stronghold is strong, but let's hope that if we get the economic stuff positive, eventually the utility projects can capitalize, and because they're building behind the scenes, and SHX is a utility project. Stronghold, credit card, and USDS, a must-read, and FA speculation. SHX. The stablecoin USDS from Stronghold is being traded until today. Low trading volume, 400k supply, but it is being traded. The assumption that it is not intended for public for now is confirmed by this section. By the way, this is not financial advice, speculation. Okay, we created a separate USD token for WorldWire so we could better serve, by the way, this is a quotation. We created a separate USD token for WorldWire so we could better serve institutional users with a more robust regulatory and compliance framework. For example, because we comply with the US Treasury's OFAC guidelines that prevent money laundering and trading in sanctioned regions, Stronghold USD is unavailable in several markets. Additionally, regulated finance institutions that want to accept Stronghold USD must conduct compliance checks to see who has previously held a token. Anyways, the point is, but what if the USDS becomes public with the credit card of Stronghold? Now, this is a bit, this is a speculation as to what happens. I spoke with Crippent writer, and I'll leave you with a few thoughts we had. These are speculations and assumptions that what can and has the potential to happen. Google Pay, Apple Pay, ACH capable. You can deposit your credit card there. NFC payment via mobile phone. Stronghold credit card, look at this. Google Pay, Apple Pay, or an own system like Stronghold Pay. So it can go, there are various directions that Stronghold credit card and Stronghold in general can take. They said you don't need a Stronghold account, so maybe both. Use it via Stronghold or Apple. So There are so many speculations happening, folks, about Stronghold, about Stronghold's ecosystem, Stronghold credit card, and this is awesome. The community is growing. Look at this, the castle of Stronghold. Okay, this utility fiend. I missed my first buy zone but decided I was happy enough to deploy into SHX again. I retired a year ago at 32. Okay, that is awesome. Most people do not retire when they are above 60. I mean, kudos. That is that is awesome. And I was making just enough to live modestly but had full freedom. Over the last 4 months, I got wiped out and had to go back to work. I mean, that is unfortunate. So shout out, best of luck to Utility Fiend. I don't have much left sidelined as times are extremely tough at the moment, but over the years I've acquired a discipline to start entering at the scariest times. I mean, that is a really good mindset to have, buddy. And I really like this mindset because even if you're down, we have reached a rock bottom. We should never be disappointed, but we should always be optimistic and we should always grind our way back to the top. Admittedly, even now, I second guess knowing each time I've done this, the returns are legendary. I don't have much time. I don't have much left to deploy, but if it hits the bottom of my target, I'll deploy more. I only accumulate SHX. I mean, this is a bold statement over here, folks. Why is it such a bold statement? Let me tell you something again. That this is a person that has lost everything. He had retired. He had lost everything, and now the project that he believes in is SHX, and he's only accumulating, he or she, they're only accumulating SHX, and I will openly keep this in my hot wallet and share if I buy more. But mainly, I will share when I decide to liquidate this little bag to help show anyone watching what discipline and research can do. Small amounts over time can lead to life changing gains. Folks, I yet again agree with this post over here that if we have monthly savings and if we have yearly targets, we should be investing it in something that we love, or at least not love, sorry, I'll rephrase that, the one that we have conviction in and that we have researched, be it gold, be it any other asset, be it stock, be it crypto, anything. But it is necessary to invest and invest what you can afford to lose. By the way, utility fiend buddy, I hope that you make it big with SHX and it helps you. Maybe SHX captures 1 to 5% of that onto of other use cases. Okay, maybe ACH, annual payment volume, isn't all we should be focused on. Stronghold Pay has talked recently about tokenized data and real estate. We are about to make history with SHX. Imagine if SHX goes to XRP levels, folks. And talking about tokenization, I'm going to be showing you something in a moment. Look at this. Could SHX replicate XRP's January 2018 peak of $3.84, $140 billion market cap, potentially driving SHX to $24? I mean, that is a bit far-fetched for now, because the entire market, as you know, really bad. And besides that, SHX needs to, yeah, exactly, $1 first, baby steps at the time. But obviously, these things move really, really fast, folks. So we never know. By the way, talking about tokenization, recently Stronghold has been talking about tokenization. This is Sean Bennett, as you can see, talking about tokenization.
They can represent value, ownership, or other types of rights. But it's even broader than that. We can tokenize any kind of data. Tokenizing sensitive data, like social security or credit card numbers, offers a new level of security. We're familiar with tokens.
This is huge, folks. This tokenization industry, folks, it has the potential to be huge. Tokenization, it enables this possibility of real-time settlements, no delays from fraud reviews, pre-validated data equals faster processing, tokens can be reused, safer by default, security plus speed. That's the future. So, folks, this is the Black Monday saga for Stronghold. It is trying to recover. Let's hope it does soon. Anyways, what do you guys think about Stronghold? Do you think that it has the potential to be a crypto brand in the future? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.